My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for February 20-something, 25th. It's 12:22 in the afternoon, and I'm about to go get some water and maybe finally breakfast. I don't know, lunch, let's face it. Probably when I get home after I pick up the kid. But I just got out of the Y. I saw a client there this morning, and I figured I might as well stay and do some workout, do something. So I did something I could do at home, but it felt better to do it in a snarky shirt at the Y. I'm wearing, you can't really see it because of the seatbelt. I'm wearing a purple shirt my husband got me way back when that says, "She lifted happily ever after," combining my love of Disney and all things fantasy and my love of Olympic weightlifting. So, my husband really hit it out of the park with this shirt. Anyway, so I lifted at the Y today. I just kind of went through one of the programs I put one of my clients through, and then just kind of built up to a heavy-ish single. And just like when I went running yesterday, yes, I went running for a little bit yesterday, which felt really good for a run walk, and my legs are fine. The biggest enemy I've found to becoming an athlete again is up here. The self-doubt is strong. I kind of want to hire my old coach just for a couple of sessions, not because I really need him to tweak stuff. I mean, I'm sure he can. I'm not perfect. But that voice, I just am trying to reclaim that voice in my head that is louder than the I can'ts. I get to be that voice for people in the gym when they're moving. I get to be that, "You can do this. One more. Good job. Keep it up. Nice technique." I get to be that positive sound when their brain is screaming, "Quit, you're not good enough, you look silly, whatever." I get to be that for people. But finding that for myself during this shutdown has been super hard. And I'm going to be real honest. Finding that for myself since I became a mom has been really, really hard. And I don't know why. I think maybe it's like, I know I have to keep her safe. That is my chief job, is to make sure my child does not die, right? So outside of that, it's development and growth and all that. But living is like the first thing. And she had a rough go of things in the beginning. We had a real rough go of things. She was sick every other week. She didn't really sleep. She's always been a lightweight kid. I mean, she's almost 6 years old and 46 pounds on a heavy day. Not for lack of eating. She had trouble nursing though when she was little, and I was trying to balance the business, and I think I just got overwhelmed. And like being able to find that focus and hear that you can do this, you've got this, envision what it's going to be like. What are you going to see at the bottom of that lift when you've got that bar overhead successfully and you're underneath of it and you just need to stand up? What are you going to see? Like, is it going to be a little bit lower in that wall? And what are other people looking at? Because honestly, like, it's empowering to me to demonstrate. And these lifts today they felt okay. They didn't feel perfect, which is fine. I didn't have my lifting shoes with me, so it was under imperfect circumstances at best. My esophagus is still being a bitch. Not as bad, but I can feel it starting to come up now that I've been lifting heavy. My own damn fault. But yeah, so all of that's been going on. And demonstrating for other people has always kind of given me, I don't know, I'm a performer on a lot of levels. I always have been, I guess. And I guess I'm now 41, so I probably always will be. But that's has its good and its bads in my personal life. I'm not really going to go into that here, but you can imagine, I'm sure. Maybe I'll go into it in a different vlog. But there was really nobody in the weight room. There was one or two people, and most of the people in the gym were elderly. So they're probably not going to pick up Olympic weightlifting in their 70s and 80s. It's possible. Some of those people are fantastic, but it's unlikely that I'm going to get clients out of this. So this was really just about me going out there and doing something that felt good, that can use my techniques and all that. And I'll post some of the videos on here because I'm looking back at the videos. And now when I'm looking at these videos, I'm looking for technical flaws, certain flaws here and there that I can fix, things that I maybe felt during the lift, but they happen so fast you can't see them in a mirror. So Olympic lifters don't really use mirrors. We don't. The only people that use mirrors are bodybuilders, for the most part. Power lifters don't need to use mirrors either. It throws off your lift. So with all of that in mind, it's like I'm looking at these videos and rewatching my technique. I'm like, this looks easy. It looks like that weight is flying. And the fact that I can still put 100 pounds over my head and make it look easy when it feels the battle isn't my body. It's this. It's what's going on in here. It's the brain game of you can't, you're not enough, you'll never be good enough. You're too tired, you're too fat, you're too whatever, you're too tall for this sport. You've got your arms and legs are too long, which tall people aren't great Olympic lifters. Not for any lack of trying. It's just that when it comes to weight classes, I'm 5'8". My lowest weight class would put me at probably 150 pounds, which would be not lifting what I lift now because I simply wouldn't have the musculature to be able to. So I am going to be a heavyweight to ultra heavyweight because I'm over 87 kilos in weight. That's over 160 pounds. And I probably always will be. At my leanest, meanest, nationals level Olympic lifting, I was 187 pounds. That was the leanest I've ever been as an adult. Leanest and fittest. Now I've dieted myself down into the 170s, but I was bigger. I couldn't walk a mile if you paid me. Yeah, it was not, in hindsight, not a healthy 170, but I was really proud of depriving myself into that. Oy, the things we learn when we are older. Anyway, I am so excited that it looks easy, and that gives me a lot of hope that maybe I should hire my coach back for a couple of sessions so I can get his monologue to replay in my head rather than my own really loud, you can't voice, that voice that wants to protect me to the point of keeping me in a bubble. And then I'd be miserable because I don't bubble well. Anyway, it is 54 degrees outside and partly cloudy and sunny. I'm going to go get my kid. My name is Jamie. Today is a good day. Tomorrow will be even better.